What does the ayah mean? وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. So basically I've gone through and got through about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 13 different Quranic commentators about what's the meaning of this ayah. So basically it's ayah 21 107. So we have not sent you but as a mercy to the world. So what does that mean? So according to Imam Razi, he says that the first thing is that he sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a mercy to the world. So mercy in religion and the mercy to the world. So as for the deen, it was because he sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent to mankind in a period of ignorance and misguidance, and to the people of the books. The people of the book, we consider those Jews, Christians and Sabians, according to one opinion, and they were sort of lost in their own deen for a long time, and they were cut off from any sort of things. So and there were lots of differences between them. And then Allah sent the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to call them to the truth and to call them to great reward and things, and then clarified for them the path of reward and gave them the reward, the explanation of the religion, explanation of the halal haram, and then he benefited. Then they would really benefit from this mercy by their concern of seeking the truth and not rely on following those who, the stubborn people and the arrogant who were before them. So that's Imam Razi's opinion. Imam Qurtubi says, he quotes Ibn Abbas, that's saying that the mercy was for anyone who was in the universe of the believers. The people who believed in him and trusted him were felicitous, and those who did not believe in him, of those who communities were in loss, and they were he says drowned, but they were like completely lost. Ibn Kathir narrates the hadith that we've gone through quite a few times, which was interesting actually, because it was actually, the hadith was actually in Uhud. So when the Prophet was surrounded by the polytheists, and one of the Sahaba said, why do you curse them? So the Prophet said, Inni lam abath la'anan innama a'bu'ithtu rahmah. It's taken out from hadith in Muslim. So the Prophet said, I was not sent to curse people. I was not sent to curse. Inni lam abath la'inan innama a'bu'ithtu rahmatan. So I was only sent to say mercy. I was just trying to see if you were following on. And so he said in another hadith, innama ana rahmatan mudah. So I'm just sent as a merciful gift. In the Shifa of Qadi Abu Bakr, in this book actually, that I bought just to make myself look very smart, Ibn Abbas narrates about this hadith. He says that the disbelievers benefit twice from the mercy of the Prophet. Once in the dunya, because they're not punished straight away for rejecting him, and once in afterlife, because when the Day of Judgment starts, the intercession, when he intercedes for all of mankind, the non-believers will also benefit. So they actually benefit twice from his, even though they reject him, they still benefit from him twice. Sorry? So they benefit at the Day of Judgment because the Prophet will intercede, because his intercession is not just for the Muslims, it's for everyone. So it includes the disbelievers.
Is that exclusive to those disbelievers that they get the message, or is that?
No, basically the grand intercession, the big intercession, when they all go from Prophet to Prophet, it includes disbelievers who are going to do that as well. Alright? And so when the Prophet intercedes, he intercedes for all of creation. So for mankind, and it doesn't matter what the creation, what the ranks are. But then the Prophet's specific intercession will be for specific believers. But the disbelievers don't have that.
So hell to heaven.
No.
What was that intercession?
That intercession is just to get them out of that situation of waiting. Because they're going to be waiting 50,000 years to be judged. Yeah, to start the judgment, yeah. So that intercession, so they still benefit from him twice.
So then basically the Muslims, we benefit before them because we've been to the base of the
Yes.
we've drank there. So
Yes.
we're not thirsty whilst
Yeah.
we're waiting there.
Yeah.
Because of the Prophet. And
Yeah.
thereafter we benefit. Okay.
Yeah. And we also benefit because the paradise is not supposed to be open for anyone except for the Prophet. And then the Prophet will also intercede for us when where actions are being weighed. So we get more. And even though they reject him, they still get benefit from him. Even if they're denying him, in this world. So Imam Baghawi says that the what it means by rahmatan lil mu'mineen, it means rahmatan lil mu'mineen, so it's mercy to all the believers. It's a specific mercy for them. And he quotes another opinion from Ibn Abbas who says that this is about those who believe in him and those who don't. So whoever believe in him whoever believe in him have mercy in the dunya and the afterlife. But those who don't believe in him have mercy in the dunya by the delay of their punishment and the raising of the terrible trouble of the Day of Judgment. Another page here. Actually, that says the same thing. That's actually the same author. Actually, it says the same thing. And Maturidi says the same thing, similar thing. He says that for the disbelievers, they get a delayed punishment in the world. And he's also, so he said, Imam Maturidi says, let's read it all. So this is for the jinn. Alameen includes the jinn and the ins. So it's the jinn and the people. Because he sent a mercy to them. And his mercy contains three things. One is delay of punishment towards them. Two is a mercy for them when they followed him and became successful. And this is in the dunya afterlife, so it's in believers. And three is his intercession for the people who made major wrong actions in the afterlife. Because the Prophet said that Ashfa'a li ummati lil ahl al-kaba'ir. So that my intercession is for the people who did major wrong actions. But there's different levels of the Prophet's intercession. So if someone's got low rank in paradise, for example, he'll get an intercession that his high rank will be increased from the Prophet. So there's all this type of thing. So it's basically whatever the Muslim has, when the Prophet intercedes, it'll be more. So if the person's got low scale, then the Prophet will increase his scales. So he'll help him in every situation. I mean, Ajiba, this is also one of the Sufis of Morocco. So the meaning of Ma Arsalnaka is about mentioning the legal law. That whoever follows him becomes a cause for his felicity in two worlds, i.e. the dunya and akhirah. So he's saying more or less what everyone else is saying. It's big meaning by just from one verse. It's a lot of meaning. There's loads. And that's only 12 or 13 commentators, and you can go into more commentary about that verse. We're not getting a little bit, we're getting loads. It's by following the Prophet, we're getting loads and loads and loads of benefit from the fact that that we're here and things like this, and a lot of these benefits are sent to the Prophet, to the Prophet's ummah, like basically all technology, all this stuff, like even patterns, all these sort of patterns that we see, all these days. This was actually stuff that's actually taken from mosques and things like this. Like the Christians, what they used to do in when they took Spain back over from the Muslims, they found that there was these very large structures of buildings, and they were very impressed by these structures. So what they used to do, used to get Muslim builders to build synagogues and actual other buildings. And so this is why. And I saw a picture of Shakespearean England, and it looked like a picture of Muslim world, because they just copied off the Muslims how they used to build things. So if you imagine that, the fact that the building things, of building buildings, and how they used to build things. So what we used to do, we used to build massive mosques, and so from this, the people copied off and they built their own synagogues, and then they used to build other things. And like the Canterbury Cathedral is actually a very similar copy to what the Muslims did in Spain, according to their mosques and things like this. So if you look at, there's so many things, and this was given specific to the Prophet and to his ummah, that we could, lead these people.